Hey B3 family, this workout focuses on the upper body and it's done in the style of a stack. And as a reminder, a stack is taking one exercise, completing it, then going back to that exercise and then adding a second, going back to the first, second, third, and just continue to stack as many as you like. Today we've stacked 5, but let's first take a look at our warm-up. We have 3 movements. We're gonna do 6 reps of each movement. We're gonna do a launcher toe touch, we're gonna go into back extensions, and then jack presses. So let's take a look at that launcher toe touch. So from the plank position, we're gonna launch our body back. Then as we come up, we're gonna toe touch. Launch, toe touch. I want you to get 6 reps. After you get 6, we're gonna drop down. And this is where we're gonna go into that back extension. You're gonna bring the hands and legs up. That's 1 rep. 2, I want you to breathe out when you're contracting your glute muscles and your back muscles. Then we're standing up and we're going into jack presses. Hands go straight up. And if you need to modify or scale it, we're gonna step. But again, it's 6 reps of each movement for 3 minutes. Then I want you to pause and I want you to roll out. The area that I want you to focus on today, 2 areas, your T-spine, so you can use a roller or a peanut or a lacrosse ball and break that area up. You can also focus on rolling out the pec so you get more mobility in the shoulder and chest area. So after we've rolled out the T-spine and worked on the pec area so we get more mobility, we're gonna go into the active stretch, which is the windmill. So we're gonna take our feet nice and wide. Again, you can drop the hand down. Now, if you have the mobility, you're gonna put the palm down, or you can go fist, or you can go fingertips. I'm gonna show you doing fingertips today. So we open up nice and wide, fingertips on the ground, open up, exhale. We're gonna stay on this side for 60 seconds, then we're gonna switch to the other side. 60 seconds, really opening up your T-spine. All right, let's get into the workout. We start with the underhand row, and we're gonna do 10 reps of every movement. So with the underhand row, normally we row, we hip hinge, and we row usually in a neutral position or an overhand position, but we're gonna turn it into underhand and focus on those biceps just a little bit more, and row. So 10 reps from a side angle, hip hinge back, underhand position, and row. 10 reps. After 10, I recommend maybe taking about 15 to 20 seconds, shaking it out. Then you're gonna go right back to that underhand row, do 10 reps, and then our next movement is the launcher push-up. So, plank position, we launch our body back, and as we go forward, we go down into our push-up. If you need to scale it, we're gonna drop to the knees, launch it back, drop to the knees. 10 reps, shake it out. What do? You go back to the first movement. Then our second movement is the launcher push-up. Our third movement is the upright row. Now, commonly when people have done upright rows, me included in the past, I'd have the elbows high. That's gonna cause problems for the shoulder over time. So instead of elbows high, I wanna make sure the wrists are higher than the elbows at the end of the movement. So we're gonna take our weight, hip hinge back, pull the weight up, and I want you to squeeze the upper back muscles at the top of that movement. Really tight squeeze here, guys. All right, 10 reps. You're gonna rest for as long as you need, and then you go back to that first movement. We've got underhand row, launcher push-up, upright row into the Arnold press. So we're gonna start, the dumbbells should be covering our nose or our eyes right in this position. We're gonna open up, press, that's 1, 2, 3, until we get to 10. We shake it out, we go back to the beginning, then we work our way through all those exercises to get to the final one, which is the biceps curl. So with your bicep curl, we have 2 options here. We can go underhand, or we can turn it into a hammer curl. I've noticed that for me, if the weight is heavier, I'm more likely to do a hammer curl than a bicep curl. But we're gonna do 10 reps. I want you to keep your body from rocking. But again, you can also go hammer curl. If you go hammer curl, make sure you touch the shoulder. All right, guys, there's your workout. We are estimating that this workout takes about 20 minutes. Do the very best you can. I know you're gonna kill it.